All right, Dave
All right,
Blaze.
we got Jamie, we got Phil, we got Lorianne, William. Great, everybody's filing in. All
Good.
right, this is going to be a good show.
Yes, yes. All right. We were continuing the conversation. I'm waiting for people like on TikTok wondering. They don't
Tracy,
know.
all right.
You never went to
Emily.
spring break.
Spring break? No. Why would I spend money on spring break?
I told you it's a rite of passage, so you could go back and
That
say,
makes no
ha.
sense. See, that whole thing makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. I would never spend money on that. I would rather, save up and buy something, or during that time do something constructive, or possibly take somebody I favor to a wonderful restaurant, go out, hang out. There's a lot of things to do.
But you don't have the memories. That's what we're talking in segment 5. We're talking about spring break.
Memories.
Man.
I wasn't I was never in any fraternities or anything like that. I was asked into them. All matter of fact, where I went to school, there were 3 or 4 main.
Was it Skull and Bones? Skull and Bones?
No.
All right,
I didn't want to be associated, because once you're associated with one, then you're at odds with the others. I didn't want to deal with that.
All right. Well, anyway, if you're just joining us, and if you're joining us on TikTok, we'll talk about spring break in the last section. Got a video for you. Basically,
did you go on spring break?
Yes. In '86, I'm going to show you in Fort Lauderdale what it looked like. We got video.
You went all the way to Fort Lauderdale.
It was a place
adventurous.
It was a place adventurous. Okay. That's what we did. We're making memories.
I got on a plane and I took my trip all the way to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's fond memories at this point, I guess. All right, Dave, are we gonna get started with the show? Got a lot to talk about.
You should have had spring break in Colombia.
All right.
You were in South. People don't know, but you were in South Carolina at the time.
Yes,
right. So you could have gone to Colombia.
Well,
which is the capital, right?
The irony of it is that in high school I went to Fort Lauderdale, but later on, of course, after high school I moved to Myrtle Beach. So when I moved to Myrtle Beach, it's like, okay, this is our own spring break destination.
You were doing anything to get off Long Island, weren't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So there, we'll see video of it. It's not my video, but all right, Dave Blaze. So much to talk about. A lot of Trump stuff, and I already told the people. By the way, I told the people here on TikTok, and we have a new feature. We could talk now through the videos.
Oh yeah,
I always forgot
about feature. That's because we're 2 nitwits and didn't realize that we could unmute the mics.
Yes, I didn't even realize it was a feature.
That's the real truth behind it.
Come on, Dave. It's supposed to be. We did a lot of research and we finally got development.
Yeah. No, we're not on X looking for clicks and views. We're not those guys. Right. We're going to tell you straight. We would like, oh wow, it automatically mutes. And then we realized, you can unmute this.
Yeah, we can say, like, look how good the show's going to be. All right, Dave, we got to get going with these.
Very good. Nancy.
All right, here we go. This is the first.
Larry's
by the way,
right,
oh my goodness, Dave, what am I supposed to do? Mute you? We're starting the show. All right.
Just go start the show.
Okay, here we go. First up on the dispatch, I'll read it. Iran war success gives president a trump card to play in China meeting. Of course, he's going to be meeting in March. He's going to go to Beijing, so he's going to be talking to them.
I think he's isn't he postponing it?
I don't know about that. We should check up on that.
I think even today he said they're thinking about postponing it for a little while.
Okay.
Well, China's giving him a hard time about helping the Iran shipping China oil, right?
Right.
The strait, and China doesn't want to get involved to help keep the strait open. Right.
Right. Now, remember, Donald Trump also shut down the so-called black market. They call it the
You know what we should do? We should shut down the strait between China and Taiwan. And when China agrees to help over there, then we'll open up the other strait.
You know, I agree. You had a discussion today with a few people whether or not it was a good thing, whether it's a good thing or not a good thing for China to help. Do you want to play this? Should we play this video?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, really quick, this much I have to say. This is Donald Trump on Air Force One. The audio is really bad, but on this one you have the captions. So it sounds like a bad Chinese movie. You can't see his lips. You can see it, and then we'll talk about it. All right? Here we go.
Back and look at what I've said years ago. I said,
all right, so
why are we maintaining
you have the word there.
Well, don't talk through it.
It's really there for China.
About China.
And many other countries. Really, I'm demanding that these countries come in and protect their own territory because it is their territory. It's the place from which they get their energy. And they...
Right. Our point exactly. All right.
It's the place where they get their energy. So why shouldn't they help? You know why they're not helping? Because Iran and China are in cahoots. So the Chinese ships, the Chinese tankers are making it through, and they have no fear that the crazy Iranians are going to shoot at them from the shore. That's why they're not helping.
Well, if you think about it this way, if China would just lead the way all the way, because Iran's not going to attack China, so they just take the Chinese boats and then just one by one get them out of there, right? That would work,
right? But that doesn't help the other ships.
Well, if they're going to help, they could escort all of them, like every single one, just park themselves there.
That's what would happen if these were cooperative people. But apparently they're not cooperative people. Again, all of these characters do not understand diplomacy and working together. All they understand is when a bomb is dropped on their head. That's it. And apparently the Chinese included. That's why I'm saying, you cut off that little strait of water between Taiwan and the Chinese mainland.
Right.
All of a sudden, I bet they help.
Okay, I have to say,
we didn't say we wouldn't help. We'll be there.
At the same time, Donald Trump is calling him out on it. Here's the other part of the story.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the second story that's on the Dispatch. Reminder, you could just go to georgemagazine.com and get the Dispatch, and it's free. So just go there. You get the email every morning.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is what Donald Trump has been saying. Okay. I think they fully rebuffed him today, but some, I guess, coalition to send warships to the Hormuz while U.S. bombs, as Trump says, the hell out of the shoreline, Trump says.
Yeah, President Trump gave more of an outline for that today, and he said that Secretary Rubio was going to be announcing all of the nations involved.
There has to be. Okay, so there is obviously some nations involved. It's just like others don't want to be involved, like England, right? Or not England, United Kingdom, right?
Yeah, United Kingdom, they have another one. All the European countries. Nobody wants to be involved. I would really rather not get involved. But aren't you concerned about your oil? And as long as the United States is doing the heavy lifting, these people all sit on their hands. Yeah. Again, until they get a bomb dropped on their head. And then it's like, oh, please help us.
Okay, now, on this video, Trump is back on Air Force One. What he says, Dave, is totally gangster at the end. And he does this thing. He looks in the camera.
I know.
Let's look at this one. Here we go.
And as soon as we demolished, essentially, pretty much demolished him, not we yet, but pretty much we're in great shape. Let's put it that way. Everybody knows. He said, we'd like to send our aircraft carriers. I said, I don't want them after we win the war. I want it before we start. So whether we get support or not, but I can say this, and I said it to them, we will remember.
Okay, I mean, that's classic Donald Trump. He looks directly at the camera, and he's saying, we will remember. So basically, if these nations don't want to help out, that's fine. It'll get the job done anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's like Germany, which is very close to, way closer to Crimea than the United States. When the Russians were taking over Crimea, the Germans were complaining that the United States wasn't getting involved to help Crimea.
Right.
Trump was like, "You're right there. Why don't you help?" I'm telling you, the Europeans and so forth, until they're attacked, then they won't do anything. They'll cry for help.
I do. What I can appreciate it when it was with Starner says, "Okay, now I'll bring in the 2 carriers to help out." And Donald Trump was like, "We already did it. We already did the heavy lifting, and you come in while everything's already done." So this is the president that we wanted to have. Someone just to say what's the elephant in the room.
Yeah,
we don't need your help now.
Now the UK has some pretty significant mine sweepers, believe it or not, and so we're asking them to to sweep the strait for mines, and they're like, we really would rather not get involved and all this. These people, I'm telling you, man. It's like people in your life. They're always coming to you for help, but if you need help, they're nowhere to be found.
Right. Well, this is okay. Dave, if you don't mind, I'm gonna put myself on mute, and I'm gonna say hello to a few of these people.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. Let's see who we got here. WikiWhack. Right. That's a great name. Jamie's here. Joyce Ann. Ginger, always good to see you. Donna. All right. Dylan, great. Tracy, all right. Skeezy McTrippins. Gene, it's Titan. Okay. Let's see who else. If I miss anybody, don't get mad. Larry. All right. Phil's here. Daniel, Stella. Wonderful. Mary Elizabeth. All right. Yeah, exactly, Mary Elizabeth. That's it. You're working. Some of us work anyway, even whether we have to pay for college or not. And then I just never saw the sense in spending money you don't have to go somewhere and drink and hang out in a pool that you could do in, where you're at.
All right. Let's see.
All right, let's see. Dylan's here. Beverly. All right, we're good.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Dave. We're going to introduce today. We're going to introduce the new Facebook post, TikTok post here.
Oh yeah. We have a. This is very interesting. We're not. It's going to require a little bit of input on your guys' part. After the show, directly after the show, unless Gene, you want to preview it now?
Yeah, I like to preview it now.
Let's preview it, and then directly after the show, we'll put it up as a post.
Okay,
on,
guys, this is going
social media.
Yeah, this is going to go into, and some of the people on TikTok already saw something like this, but I didn't put it up yet. All right, here we go. Believe it or not, 17 seconds. Okay, here we go. Here's the post. Now, here's the picture. I was there. All right, so wait till you see that. Yeah.
In case you weren't able to see that, that is post 1601, describes the whole event.
Yeah.
That picture is what's in that description.
Right. It created quite a stir because it was verified that Donald Trump was signing that cap. But anyway, I've been talking to our friends at TikTok and kind of previewed that. But anyway, that's it. And Dave Blaze, I wanted to I earlier said, hey, it's a 17, but I meant the 17th because on the 17th is when our new George Jr. comes out. Correct? Yep. So it's out tomorrow.
Well, it's up available for sale on the website now. This issue is unbelievable.
Dave, I want to play the it's only a minute. Let's play that commercial that Nadine did.
Play that video. Play the whole thing.
Okay.
George Jr. Magazine is an opportunity to give your child what we had growing up. George Jr. is perfect for your children. Each issue teaches history, teaches science. There are health conscious and easy recipes to inspire your budding chef to be more independent in the kitchen. There's even a fun monthly comic with a storyline that teaches children to be mindful and do what's right. This magazine inspires young people to carry themselves in a godly manner, with integrity, kindness, self-control, and so much more. Best of all, it has homeschool lesson plans published each month. Even if you're not homeschooling your children, you'll find these lesson plans useful to supplement your child's education, and most importantly, you'll have fun doing it. So check it out. Get a subscription to George Jr. Magazine today.
All right.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. And by the way, it is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful magazine. We're doing other things with it, including with the website. But as we get that information,
and Larry does a great job with the artwork and so on, and our graphic design team. It really is beautiful.
Really quick, just to let everyone know out there, because we do simulcast on the TikTok. TikTok is down right now. So, that is not down, but
would you say TikTok is down?
It has certain features that don't work on it right now. So I'm just letting people know. And I noticed that too, but the numbers are people can't share it or something like that. But it's all good.
All right.
Okay, Dave. This was very interesting. We've had many conversations about this because of Maduro, and this was also put on the dispatch. Remember, you could get the dispatch. Just go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for free. Okay, here we go. All right, I'll read this one. Iran arrests dozens accused of spying for Israel in new internal crackdown.
Now let me ask you a question.
All right.
How else do people think that we get our intel?
I know. I don't think people really understand in how great and powerful the United States military apparatus, including the spying and including for other countries, and including also, Dave, the Green Berets who go into other countries and basically spread the same thing that the Iranian government tries to do.
So right. But the thing is that we have to have spies. This is the only way we'll get correct intel.
Right. And okay, listen, I get what people say. Oh, the CIA is all bad. Everything about the CIA, they say, oh, it's always bad. First of all, besides the fact that Donald Trump is president right now, when they captured Maduro, they knew every inch of Maduro's castle, right. And they gave it the intel to the United States because there were CIA spies there.
Right.
And so they went in there. They said that they could do it blindfolded. It was
I think they actually didn't practice blindfolded.
Right.
In case there were no lights of any kind. Yeah.
Right. So they were doing this, and then they say to whoever the spy inside Maduro's castle, there's 10 steps this way, and they move left. Like, they did it amazing. And the other thing about it is, and we said it before, in Fort Bragg, they had a life-size building of Maduro's castle, and it never leaked. I mean, that's amazing.
Right. Right. So there's nothing. I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame that our spies were captured. But we have to have spies.
Right. I think in this case it wasn't American spies. I think it was Israeli spies.
Right.
here.
Well, he was sharing it. The Israelis share all their intel with us.
Right. Okay. This video, Dave, I love because this gentleman is a Top Gun, a real Top Gun pilot. He's retired now. But look at how he talks about our military. This is what we should feel, but it's crazy because you have a certain segment on X that is constantly berating our military. All right, here we go.
Fact that we suffered no significant losses to aircraft or ships or first of all people is just a testament to the brilliance of the United States military and our planning. And it's a little poke in the chest, Josh, to the Chinese and the Russians. Now, the Chinese and the Russians had some pretty serious radar and air defense systems in Venezuela, and apparently they don't work. And they're not worth the money that Venezuela paid for them.
All right,
we've been saying this for over a year now, that since this war, before the war began, but the Russians and the Chinese, they have to just sit back and watch whatever weapons were purchased by other countries just get annihilated by our stuff. Even this anti-aircraft weaponry that they have was
right. Trump said after that, they said that they pressed a button, the bomb went up, and the bomb went straight down. We said it was like Wile E. Coyote.
Well, what he said was that they had all of this anti-aircraft radar and so on, and they pressed the button, and we pressed the button, and it all got discombobulated. In other words, it was jammed.
Right. And people,
and that was the end of it.
we don't even know how it was done. Now, here's the thing. All these things that are top secret, Maduro's double castle in Fort Bragg, the weaponry. Notice this. None of it was ever leaked. None of it.
No leaks.
So it makes you wonder when people online, some of these ex-MAGA podcasters say, oh, my intel says this. My person on the inside said this. Oh, I actually said this earlier. I don't know if you could still talk about it. But you talked a little bit about Homeland Security and what you heard with that. I don't know if you wanted to bring that out.
Yeah, I'll say it. I just heard some stuff, some chatter. I'm not even going to go into it because if it happens, it happens. If not, but there's a high level of probability that this whole DHS shutdown will be over by the end of the week. Apparently, the Democrats are under a large amount of pressure from their constituents.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right. Yeah, we'll see. Just like we always will see. Okay. Dave, the one that I've been wanting to talk about for a while here, it's we try on the dispatch always have a little bit of a lighter piece. This is the one for today. Here we go. Okay. Spring break crackdown. Southern towns roll out alcohol ban and new restrictions. Dave, how long has this been going on? This is a rite of passage with
you got to realize is that I can't blame the town because I mean the store owners and so forth. This is not a boon for the storekeepers or anything. This is just like 2 weeks of mayhem on a town.
Right. I mean, the great debate in the past was whether or not to welcome them in. But the thing is, hotel rooms get trashed.
Yeah.
They're not really spending a lot of money.
No.
I'll just say it. There's a heightened effect of what they call, I guess we called it that, chew and screw, where they go into the restaurants, eat, and then they split right after. Myrtle Beach was filled with that. It was tons of it.
Okay, and more in a higher level of society, we would call it dine and dash.
Hey everybody! We're very serious today. We have another case of chew and screw.
Yeah, who says chew and screw? Who goes to a restaurant and says, "Hey, you want to chew and screw?" I mean, that would never signal. Hey, let's run out on the check.
This is This is what we call it in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
right.
Tracy, that's the greatest comment yet. I was never more on a spring break. My mother was with me. Atta girl.
All right.
Atta girl. You
All
gotta
right.
go on spring break. That's right. Your mother goes, you know what? You want to go spring break? Yeah, I'm going with you.
All right. This footage, Dave, is from, I believe, Good Morning America, going back to 1986 in Fort Lauderdale, and I was there. Maybe I'm in this video, maybe I'm not. I don't know. I didn't look that closely. All right, ready, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, is that you, Dave, doing that?
Literally hundreds of thousands of American college students make their way to Fort Lauderdale in search of sun, surf, sex, and...
All right, this is
they crowd the beaches, they crowd the hot
Fort Lauderdale.
They crowd the clubs. They hold crazy contests from belly flopping to belly painting. And yes, they drink beer. It's an 8-day party.
1986, Dave.
I got to tell you. See, I'm telling you, Gene, it's just, that's not, I mean, you're talking to the wrong guy.
Well, this is a rite of passage. That was where, I believe that was a movie.
No,
See,
if I was there, I would be the guy that was selling that would sell them the kegs at a discounted price because they might have fallen off the truck.
Well, with that, you probably could have made money because back then it was all underage. It was all underage, like people with fake IDs.
And that's another thing, right? So these establishments, I'm telling you, the establishments live in fear of this spring break nonsense. It's not like they think, "Oh, we're gonna make some money." No,
they might dine and dash.
Well, because they got no money. These kids go down there. They all pile in, they all pile into a car or however they get down there, and that's it. They got no money.
Is it called Dine and Dash? All right, Dave. Great show.
I'm just saying.
All right, Dave. Great show. Early start to this week. We're on Monday here. Got a lot more shows to come, but if you guys could check it out, if you follow us on Facebook. Oh my goodness.
That's right. That's right. Ginger's got the right idea. See, that term chew and screw, that signifies that you're on a cheap date. So what did you do? You took some to Taco Bell. You took them to Taco Bell and you ran out on paying the bill. What'd you do? Grab the bag and flee?
Ginger, I'm faster than you. You go out to the car, say you left your keys and have to get the wallet, and then I'll dash.
Gene used to do. Gene used to walk up to drive-through windows. I've never seen anything like this. And then when the person says, "Sir, you have to come in and place your order," he'd argue with the less than minimum wage kid that was on the microphone.
I have a right to get food. I have a right to get food.
Yeah. Well, go into the establishment. You're walking up to the drive-through. You got cars in front of you, cars behind you. I never heard of such a thing.
It's easier to dine and dash when you're at the drive-thru. Like, oh, here you go. Thank you. All right, Dave Blaze. Guys, don't forget, check out our new video that we're going to post just a little bit. Oh, actually, you saw it, but like it. We're going to get that out in a little bit. And don't forget, go to georgemagazine.com, get your 250th book. And anyway, we did it, Dave. 250th. Yeah. All right. Sounds good, everyone. And thank you so much. And we will talk with you.
Yes, Mary Elizabeth, dine and dash. I don't know where he comes up with these expressions.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.